Hello Englishers, welcome back to my channel. This is Ma'am Raya. For today's video, we're going to discuss our chapter 3 of our practical research 1, which is writing methodology. Are you done writing your chapter 2, the review of related literature? Well, I hope you were able to get some good information from my previous video lesson. So we'll get started, and I'd like to inform everyone that this is more of the Cebuano Visayan dialect because I would like to have this video lesson especially to my grade 11 students. Okay, so here we'll try to make it sure that as much as possible this will be more comprehensive, and maybe we can say that it's simpler. Okay, simpler discussion or explanation. Okay, so let's go ahead. So when we start writing our chapter 3, so when we talk about research methodology, first we need to answer these following questions, since we need in this chapter it's about gathering and generating data or data, it's okay. So here, these are the following questions we need to discuss. What are the gaps in existing knowledge that the study seeks to fill? What kind of information is needed to fill those gaps? So remember, talking about those gaps, I think you also mentioned that one in your chapter 1, in your rationale. Okay, so here, sorry, okay, sa chapter 3 sa methodology, so imo sang i-explain narratively, o you narrate, okay nga, nganong mao man ni ang imuhang gi-conduct nga study for what, or nganong mao man ni ang imong ipan-generate nga data. Okay, here, these are other questions that you can answer. How will the study collect that information? How does one ensure that the information collected in the research is the kind needed to fill the gaps and answer the initial inquiry? So, base sa imong gipang ansiran sa imong chapter 1, sa imong SOP, sa imong rationale, significance of the study, katot sila tanan. So, diri sa imong chapter 3 methodology, imo i-describe or even narrate, imo jung i-explain nganong kaniman nga data or data. Okay, data, by the way, you can have that one as British English, and data is for the American English. So, yes, you need to describe, narrate, okay, you explain nganong imong i-reason out nganong mao man ni ang kinahanglan nimo nga information. Okay, so mao ni sila ang mga possible questions that would help you arrange or write your chapter 3 well. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, these are also the words or terminologies nga imuhang ma-meet sa pag-write sa imong chapter 3. So first, okay, we have the word method. Method here is defined as a technique which the researcher uses to gather and generate data about the subjects of their study. Okay, so unsa man nga technique imong gigamit, okay, ikaw nga researcher sa pag-gather sa imong data. Okay, another another term we have here is the word methodology. Here, it is the section of the research paper which explains why the researcher chose to use particular methods. Okay, so gikan sa katong methods, no? So ngano imo man tong gigamit? Okay, so mao ni siya imong pag-explain methodology. Okay. And another part sa imong chapter 3 nga imong for the methodology here, sorry. So it includes descriptions of any theoretical or ideological concepts informing and influencing the course of the study and the researcher's rationale. So see, so atong gi-mention ganina no nga, diri ra gyud mahan-ay nimo tanan kung unsa ang imong gisuwat sa imong rationale sa imong introduction sa imong chapter 1. Okay, gi-explain man to nimo nga dunong anong mo kani nga study imong gi-conduct. So here sa chapter 3 imo jud siyang i-narrate kay nganong kinahanglan nino, nganong atong naay gap, okay, nganong unsa man di ang gap, unsa day imong gibuhat, or ngano mao ni imong gibuhat para ma-fill to nimo ang imong gap nga imong gi-mention, di ba nganong nag-conduct man ka ani nga study. Okay, another part of your chapter 3 methodology, you will also need to explain or narrate, narrate should be the better word, not explain, ang research design. Okay, so here research design is defined as structures a study to ensure that the data collected and generated will contain the information needed to answer the initial inquiry as fully and clearly as possible. So this time with all the questions that we mentioned earlier, no? So imo na dagid siya the initial as fully and clearly as possible. Ari na sa chapter 3 si panelist mubasa yun sila sa chapter 2 sa no kay mo to yung mga sources sa imong information. So kani diri mas makasabot sila ari nimo inig proposal nimo ari jud nimo depende sa ano bayo ang imong study nganong nagbuhat ka ani ngano imo nigi-conduct. You have to know or answer the questions by detail jud. Okay, detalye nimo nganong mao na imong gigamit. Okay, so here in writing our methodology for the qualitative research, these are we do have methods to consider. Okay, sa ato ang pagsuwat. And these methods, okay, should be descriptive. Again, we're talking about the qualitative research here. So since it's practical research one ha, so focus na sa quali. Okay, so pagsuwat na to sa methodology sa quarter 3, dapat descriptive, observational, conceptual, and analytical. So as you notice, wordy kayo ang quali or qualitative research. So descriptive. So we mentioned the word earlier, narrative. So imong inarrate. So observational. So imo sa imong obserbaran is what gyapon nimo detailed. Okay, narrative gyapon siya, conceptual, analytical. So how you observe, okay, about, or what can you say about your observation? So like that again, it's basically about narration. Okay, sa imong methodology sa imong qualitative research. Okay, so the methods that you can use in your qualitative research, we can have individual interviews. Okay, so individual interviews, these are kind of conversations which are designed to elicit the information that the researcher needs. Okay, so sa imong pag-interview, individual, which means tagsa-tagsaon dito nimo ang imong mga participants. Makapili man kasi mga questions or iusa gyud to ang pwede ra jud nila nga matubag. Okay, based sa imong gi-present nga possible questions no sa imong SOP. Okay, sa imong statement of the problem nga imong gi-mention. Dapat mo align man sa ngadto. Okay, that's for individual individual interview. You can also opt to have or choose to have group interviews para lang ha, okay, kani siya, conducted with several participants simultaneously. So, kanilang siya buhato nimo kung imuha mga participants same sa imuhang i-categorize nga concern or question. So, iusara nimo sila question tanan, iusara sa nimo sila pangutana. Again, kung sila tanan simultaneous pod og kanang category or ilahang profiling sa imong pag-profile nila. So kanis sila tanan taga sa location Mandawi niya, same sila og problem, so I can group them into this one and I can ask them okay by group. So which is you can also save time. Okay, by group man nimo sila unlike sa atong individual no. Another method that we can use in our qualitative research is observations. Okay, so these are conducted to document and analyze behavior and social phenomena as they occur in their natural text. Basically, so may mo gid siyang sa ethnography no imo siyang ma-apply in which nga mo immerse ka sa imong possible participants. So here you can have observations. So again, mahatag tag situation no katong if ang imong study nag-talk about ang transition sa estudyante gikan sa face-to-face class to online class. Okay. So pwede jud ka mananghid part sa imong ethical standards or ethical considerations nga mo join ka or mo attend ka silang online class. So from that observation ba imong ma-narrate unsa day kalahian ngano di ay murag naa jud naglisod jud ang mga bata. Okay, you can already mention the gap. Okay, ang transition sa face-to-face nga gihimong online class tungod sa heat index nga nahitabo ron sa ato ang nasod or sa Cebu. Okay, nasod actually, no? So inana ang imong observation. Pagbuhat ha, ikaw mismo nag-observe. For surveys and questionnaires here, these are also another methods, but they focus on the quantitative research. Okay, so here, survey and questionnaire. It may also be designed to be applicable to qualitative studies, but for quali, ato ta focus sa katong interviews, observations. Okay. So, dili kayo gamit sa qualitative ang kaning surveys or questionnaires. Okay, kay more of, again, ang pag-narrate nato sa questions ba. Mas okay man to nga na interview gito nimo ang involved nga participants. Okay. So, for the surveys and questionnaires here, it requires that the questions be structured to be open-ended, with few to no restrictions on the respondents' answers, resembling an interview but in written form. Okay, so mura gyapon siya interview style. It's just that, okay, gisuwat lang nila kay questionnaire naman ka og survey. Unlike sa atong interview, Jude, pwede day ka kuha na to no, kana makagamit og camera for audio or video recording. Okay, pwede ka mag-video recording, audio recording, para lang jud makuha nimo ang exact information nga imong gikinahanglan from the participants. Pero dapat mananghid jud ka if okay ba sa imong participant nga mag-video ka, because there are some participants who are maybe aloof or yeah, they don't really want to have that video taken. So please do respect their decision when they say, dili, pwede audio lang. Pwede ra jud kistanan. So with that audio file no kay imo mo ma-record jud nimo nya, imo pa jung sana kanang backward or ma-replay nimo, sorry, the word is replay. Ma-replay nimo unsa to iyang gitubag jud. Okay, so importante man nga wala ka napataka og interpret sa gitubag. Okay, magamit man nimo ang imong recording. Okay, puhon sa imong chapter sa next chapter sa imong research. Okay, so chapters 4 and 5 you'll be writing another one, okay, for the interpretation. Okay, so here are the basic 6 parts of writing your chapter 3. Actually, I would like to also insert here the research locale. So, kanilang yun siya ang pinaka-highlight jud, ha? Ang pinaka-importante as we can say. Okay, ang naasulod sa imong chapter 3, dapat na ay research method, okay, na ay research design, participants of the study. I would like to insert here the research locale. Okay, locale ang katong lugar, place, asa nimo gi-conduct ang study. Okay, so imo sa nang ibutang adto. These are the other half parts: sampling procedure, research instrument, and the data gathering procedure. So how do we do this? Okay, first, ang imong research method. It's actually just one paragraph, by the way. And when you start writing your chapter 3 research methodology, same sa imong pagsuwat sa chapter 1 o chapter 2 nga, naa jud kay gamay nga introduction. Okay, bisan one paragraph lang. Again, ang one paragraph ni mo naara jud kay 3 to 5 sentences. It would already be okay. Then after which, sugod na ka sa imong research method. Okay, here, introduce the research methodology, provide the conceptual definition. Okay, unsa man nga methodology imong gigamit o ngano man mao ni imong gigamit. So provide the imo dang i-provide ang definition ngano mao ni siya. Okay, you give the reason why you chose the method. Okay, so mo na siya sa imong sabi mo hugtang second paragraph na nimo no kay mo first paragraph kay introduction sa imong chapter 3. Okay, for the research design, the next paragraph, okay, you introduce the research design. Make sure that it aligns in your research method. Okay, so it also provides a conceptual definition, gives the reason for why you choose the design. Okay, anyway, I will also provide another video for the example or for the sample chapter 3. So para mas ma-feel ninyo ang application ani ako ang theory or for this discussion. Okay, it's all about theories for this video, by the way. Okay, here, participants of the study. Okay, you present the participants of the study. How did you choose the participants? Imo sa di-explain nganong sila ang imuhang gikuha nga participants. Okay, present the demography of the participants. Demographic profile. Okay, pila ilang edad, male, female. Okay, ang silang trabaho. Okay, married ba sila? Single ba sila? Okay, so, mo na siya ang sa demography. I-apply nimo. Again, i-explain nimo anong imo tong gipili nga mga participants sa imong study. Okay. So, another part of your chapter 3 is the sampling procedure. Okay, present the sampling method used, give the conceptual definition of the sampling method, present the reason in choosing the sampling method. As you notice, no, kanang pareho sa gid sila ang pag-start sa kada paragraph ba. So, inig-mention nimo, inig-introduce nimo sa each part sa imong chapter 3. Again, i-define or i-provide jud nimo ang ilang definition. After that, you provide reasoning. Okay, nganong mauman ni sila ang imuhang gipang pili. Okay, mao gyud na sila ang pinaka-importante. For sampling procedure, discuss narratively the procedure for implementing the sampling method. Okay, so i-narrate po nimo ngadto. Okay, another is the research instruments. So you present the instruments used, give the conceptual definition. So see like that. So present the appropriateness of the instrument, and then discuss the creation and validation of the instrument. Okay, anong nakuha ni nimo, anong mauni, anong valid siya or iyang reliability. Okay. So another here is the fifth part is the research instrument. So here you present the appropriateness of the instrument. Okay, I think I've mentioned that already. For number 6 here, or the last part of your chapter 3, we have data gathering procedure. Again, you discuss and present the steps you did, how you gathered the data or the data. Again, narratively. So in-narrate dyan nimo, giunsa nimo pagkuha ang imuhang data. Okay, so again, I will be providing the example here for chapter 3 methodology for another video. But for this one, it's just the theory for chapter 3. So I hope you will also view for the sample chapter 3.